Montreux Jazz Festival, présenté par UBS.
Je me trouve actuellement dans le couloir qui mène au service de presse. Nous allons y retrouver dans quelques instants James Blake. En un peu plus d'un an, James Blake a réussi à s'imposer comme une des valeurs montantes de la scène électro-dub. Avec un premier album éponyme, ce compositeur anglais prouve toute l'étendue de son talent, un talent qui peut parfois dérouter. Pour en avoir le cœur net, c'est là-bas que ça se passe.
I've played music for a long time. I mean, my roots in piano are really old, you know. So I suppose maybe I've come to the part of my life where I've still, you know, I've already had quite a long journey in the piano. You know, so producing was just an interface between the piano and making music. And having recorded music, so maybe it has a sense of maturity in that sense, but I think in production sense it's not mature. In an emotional sense, it's probably not that mature.
Are you surprised about what happened the last 2 years for you?
Well, I mean, I worked towards that. I was trying to write some music and trying to get an album together, I suppose, or trying to release music and trying to get it to people. So I suppose the goal, you know, I suppose this was the goal, but I didn't expect it to happen in the way it did.
And is it tough for a first album to gather all the ideas we can have, all the materials we can accumulate from the past?
Yeah, because you're not sure whether it's good or not for a long time. I mean, you know, there's a period of self-affirmation, you know, self-affirmation where you don't, you can't imagine anyone listening to it. I mean, you felt like it was a pouring out of your own sort of musical ideas or your soul or whatever, but you can't know what the reaction would be.
But is it important to care about what people say, especially maybe for a first album?
Well, is it important to care about what people say in general? I mean, yeah, it is. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, you're selling it to them, I suppose.
And what about the writing process? When you start writing a song, what is the most important for you? If there is something.
Just being honest and being... making sure that at no point you do something that you're really not happy with, because you're going to have to come back and take it out, or you're going to have to just scrap it all together. I mean, very often there's things that, very small things that I could have just not done, and I let them slip, and I let the guard down, I let the barrier down, and then I've just had to scrap it because I've, you know, not been happy with that tiny thing, and then, you know, they're the foundations on which you lay all these other things, and then it's just a house built on sand, basically.
And is it easy when you write a song to say, okay, stop, this song is okay, or you can improve it?
Very often when I write things, they don't get changed that much afterwards, because I feel like that was the way that it was going to come out, and therefore that was the most natural way of doing it. And to come back and change it afterwards feels a bit synthetic. It feels a bit, you know, yeah, not quite natural, not quite right.
There's a little cat.
Montreux Jazz Festival, présenté par UBS.